going to take you down to a bar room now. This is not the kind of bar room that you'd find in a classy, painfully hip place like Davis Square. It's the kind that you'd find or where I'm from, you know. So I just want to give you a few visual images here before we set this up. First of all, it's the kind of bar where there'll be no cars in the parking lot. No cars out front, but 300 people inside. Why? Because the state of Massachusetts has decided that it's in the best interest of the Commonwealth that none of these people drive anymore. That's why. Okay, inside, you got a jukebox that only got one song in it. The song is I Did It My Way. And some guy named Ralph, having some sort of marital problems, got special meaning with the song I Did It My Way, and he's been playing it for 13 hours. Over in one corner, you got Charley. In the other corner, you got Maureen. Now, they've been admiring people a fraction of their age all evening. And now they're getting ready to deal with the inevitable reality of going home with each other. It's another in a series of tragic folk songs for your dining and dancing pleasure here this evening. Okay, I hope this isn't too real to you. Some of you young people, it's not real to you yet. Maureen, great God Almighty Maureen. First of all, I just want to say this. I played this song in Cambridge one time. It's like this bohemian club, and this woman started yelling at me, calling me an ist, like a lot of ists. She just kept using ist at the end of the word and throwing other words up in front to see which one fit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like an ageist or some kind of ist. And I said, shut up. I didn't really say that, but I do say it when I tell the story now. First of all, before we get into this, the characters in this play, Charley and Maureen, I like them a lot. They're really tremendous people, and aside from the fact that they have this uncanny ability to make really bad decisions at key points in their life, they're really wonderful people. You know, like if you posed it to them, okay, should I go for the second interview with that job, with the city, with the benefits, or should I go on a 4-day bender? They'd have a problem. Do you know what I mean? If you take that part of them out, they're extraordinary people. The other thing, for any of you that are from, like, the Cambridge PC police or whatever the hell you call yourself, I just want you to know that I made these people up. And I know this is a difficult concept, but words cannot hurt fictional people. Thank you. Maureen, great God Almighty Maureen, the fictional queen. She has been drinking sombreros all night. She's been staring at John, who is perhaps half her age. Maybe 15 years ago, even though she wasn't beautiful, she might have had a slim chance at him anyway. The chance is substantially slimmer today. Now Charley is giving her the eye, and she recalls his first wife and their reception at the old Legion Hall. And he was muscular back then. What happens to mid-age men? The muscles in their chest seem to fall. Now he looks like he swallowed a basketball. She says, you know something, Charley, if you lost about 40 pounds and worked out sometimes at the gym, and if you bought some new clothes to wear once in a while, combed your hair, shaved those whiskers off your chin. I'm trying to picture you now, Charley, and you gotta admit it's something of a challenge, so give me a couple minutes here if you could. I think you'd still be ugly as sin. Give me a break, Maureen, you ain't no beauty queen, no matter how much rouge you put on. And she knows he would rather be taking home Sarah. He knows she would rather go home with John. Dream on, mid-age divorcees, dream on. And Charley and Maureen aren't the king and the queen. They're just grabbing whatever they can. And when they get it on, she imagines he's John. He imagines she's Sarah McMahon. It ain't love, but hell, it ain't so bad. He says, hey, you wanna hear a funny one? Soon your daughter will be 21 and drinking down here with her mom. And I want to see the look on your face when she comes up to you one day and says, I'm moving in with the man in the morning. It's that cute guy down the bar who's named John. She says, have you heard that age-old line? They all look good at closing time, 'cause you're drunk and your options are few. Well, I have had 12 drinks, give or take a few. It is last call now, 10 till 2, and Charley, I'm looking at you. And I don't think that old line is true. Charley and Maureen aren't the king and the queen. They're just grabbing whatever they can. And when they get it on, she imagines he's John. He imagines she's Sarah McMahon. It ain't love, but hell, it ain't so bad. Now, at this point in Charley and Maureen's enchanted evening, as it were, Charley's had 14 Budweisers and 3 of those remarkably illuminating shots of peppermint schnapps. And he's beginning to become profound and philosophical. He looks over to Maureen with this look of impending nirvana in his eyes, as if perhaps he's experiencing some sort of spiritual illumination. Satori in barroom, if you will, not to paraphrase Kerouac, although I do understand that it is mandatory in some painfully hip folk venues close to Harvard Square that you do paraphrase Kerouac at least once during every performance. Having fulfilled that obligation, I'd like to tell you what Charley said. He said, excuse me, Maureen. I just had this strange thought. I think you and I are like the Red Sox. We're always trying to catch up from behind. Always score big in the first inning, and through the whole game we're winning. Then we give up the grand slam in the 9th. Maureen, I think we're the best 5th place team of all time. She says, that's brilliant. It's philosophical. Lord, I need another sombrero. Here's the keys. Please warm up the Pinto. And it's a story without a miracle. The ending is predictable. The drunk Juliet, the fat Romeo. They're not exactly inspiring, but at least they're not alone. And Charley and Maureen are not the king and the queen. They're just grabbing whatever they can. And when they get it on, she imagines he's John. He imagines she's Miss December 1993. But he has the good sense not to tell her that. He'll be sleeping in the damn Pinto. It ain't love, but it ain't so bad.